Now that I've briefed you all on the entirety of my Japan trip, let me now show you what each city was given. The first day in Tokyo was very nostalgic. Remember when I said it reminded me of Nigeria? Doesn't this look like Yaba Market or Balugu Market? So we looked at few stores, headed off to more stores. My cousin was trying to change her glass frames in this store, and I saw this cute X&O block that was so interesting. Anyways, we went sightseeing, and then we landed off at H&M, where I made my first purchase on this trip. I saw this cute brown trench coat that I just couldn't pass on, so I had to get it. On our way out, we saw this very interesting parking where the car comes out from an elevator and goes into an elevator to park. We were trying to record, but the lady ran out with a no recording sign, so we had to put our phones away. Thank God for my meta glasses. Luckily, we found another one of those. So basically, you drive into one of those circles on the floor. The car rotates on its own, pointing towards the elevator, and then you come out of the car, they press a button, and then the car parks on its own. I found that very interesting because I haven't seen stuff like that before. Anyways, next we went to Gentle Monster. Apparently this is a big thing, but I hadn't heard about it before. I think it's some sort of Korean designer or something. Anyways, my group enjoyed it. Next we headed over to the train station. Then we went to this perfume store where I smelled some perfumes. I love the display of the perfumes. Not so much the perfumes themselves. And then we headed over to dinner, and then it was time to go home. The next morning, everybody was excited, energized for the new day. And then my cousin and my brother decided to give us a show. I'll just let you all watch this for a moment. Hilarious. Anyways, it was time to set out. We went to Lawson's for breakfast, and then we went to the store. I think it's called Capital. It's not really my style, but when we went upstairs, I saw some pieces which they called art, and I was like, did I just see that? I guess I did, because there was just more of it. Then we went over to another store, and I was just over it at this point. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is clearly not my vibe. Next, we went over to the famous Shibuya crossing, which they say has on an average about 2,000 people crossing at the same time. Honestly, I didn't really understand the hype. Just wanted to go there just so that we know that, oh yes, we went to Tokyo and we went to Shibuya Crossing. At this point, we wanted to create some memories together, so we headed over to this photo booth to take some group pictures. While heading for dinner, we passed through the vintage stores. I had heard so much about Amore on Instagram, but I didn't have the time to go inside because we were already running late for dinner. And then we went home. I put these patches on my feet because of all the walking around. The next day, we got on the Shinkansen train, the bullet train, and headed over to our next destination, Kyoto. Stay tuned for more.